Hi guys, this is another update on my Infinity Army. This is the Haqqislam. What I'm trying to do is build an army full of the basic line troops, in this case the Ghulam, and have them supported by some remotes, which are basically these guys here, and they're essentially remote robots that are controlled by guys off the battlefield. So I'll just jump straight in. So there's a couple new guys since last time you saw it. We've got the engineer, who is this guy. He's now painted up. This is sort of tabletop standard as far as I'm concerned. Eventually I will go back and I'll touch up all of these models and sort of try and take them to a higher level with some blending and whatnot, but for the moment it's just colours and shading. Then we've got this model here, which was supposed to be a doctor, though I was able to find the old version of the doctor, a doctor, and so I decided to turn this one into another just basic line troopers. I think I'm going to use the two girls in the army as hackers. So paid a little bit too much attention to the arse on this one. Gone absolutely crazy with the highlights on there, so I need to sort of tone that down so it looks a bit silly. And again, lots of work needs doing to the faces when I come back to these and take them to the next level. So this is the other girl in it, which I showed you last time. This is actually my favourite model probably in the whole of my collection. This is such a nice model, and the paint on it has just come out really well. So that's her. She wasn't new. The other one that's new, so this is the old version of the Doctor. Now you can see straight away the sculpt on this isn't as good as the newer stuff. It's not as sharp. It just looks dated, to be honest, but it's coming together. This probably needs a little bit more work on highlighting on the back of the legs there, just to make it look okay. So those are the three models that I got new, the infantry. So as well as those comes the support bots. Now there's two of these, one for the engineer and one for the doctor, and essentially what they do is they allow the doctor and the bot to work together to do their jobs. So the engineer can be on the one side of the table, whereas your bot can be on the other side of the table, and they can both be healing things, or rather repairing things. So those can be repairing tags or remotes. And then the same, you've got the one for the doctor. These aren't painted, of course. It's just got the base layer on them, just black, and the armour colour that I'm using for the army. And this one can be used to heal people up at the same time as the doctor is on the opposite side of the field. So just basically allows you to take some cheap models to that have zero function other than to run around healing people and repairing things. And I've got these two. If you've been following my Google Plus or Twitter account, that's right, I've got a Twitter account now. I've got the two hooked up together, so if I put something on Google Plus, then it comes up on my Twitter, which hopefully the same will happen with videos as well. Then you'll see that I've got these remotes. These are basically baggage remotes. They've got a few functions in the game, but essentially what they are is just big remotes with a bit of armour to support the rest of your troops. I've magnetised these, the idea being that I can put them in the boxes that come with the Infinity models, because if I put them like that, they're basically too tall to fit in. There was a bit of work I did as well to make the legs fit on a base this size. They come with small jutty outy bits attached to the bottom of the legs that are supposed to sort of stick to the sides of the base, but I really didn't like the way that looked, so I did a bit of work to that. You've got the same on this one. This one basically is set up with the Evo repeater, which is what that dish is on top, and again, these aren't painted, nowhere near finished painting. There's just black paint on most of it, and that is basically designed to help your hackers to do their job better on the field. I'm hoping to put a video together in the next few days of basically the basic premise behind the army, how I envisage it works, try and get some feedback from the community on whether they think it would actually work like that, because like I say, I'm very new to this still, but yeah, so that's it basically. That is the most of a 300-point Haqqislam Army. So there's 4 more remotes to come and 1 or 2 troops, and then I'm done. Then it's just a matter of buying as and when I can find time to build and paint. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. if you want to sort of keep in touch and see what I'm doing in between my videos, I'm trying to keep my Twitter and Google Plus accounts up to date, so I'll put a link in the description to those, and yeah, let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.